What is going on, guys, and welcome back. I have been so damn excited for this video for a very long time. Today, guys, I get to announce and reveal the first ever live Marvel Snap deck tracker. So I've been working on this with a great friend of mine since really early July. It's been a huge passion project for the both of us, and really the whole point of this is to give you guys just a much better viewing experience. It's got a lot of great things packed into it, a lot of features that I hope come to Marvel Snap in the future, but it's got things like being able to show you what cards got destroyed and discarded. At a glance, you can see hand size, deck size, and a whole lot more. We're going to break down the entire tracker. I'll be putting this in all of my in-depth deck guides, as well as, obviously, as things slow down with my newborn, I'll be live streaming a lot more, and that'll definitely add, I think, to the overall viewer experience. So again, this is still in the early stages, but the goal of this is to get it out to you guys, to the public, so that you guys can utilize the features, or hopefully Marvel Snap beats me to it and just adds it to the game itself, as I think a history and a bunch of other things within matches would be super helpful. But let's go ahead and break down the tracker, show you guys exactly what we're looking at, and then let's get to some example matches. So looking at the tracker, we've got the top bar. Starting with the left side, you guys can see we've got this automatic win-loss tracker for the deck you are using. You can reset this at any time, but it's nice to see how your deck is performing. The middle is going to be the name of the deck that you've named it within the game. And then on the right, we've got a bunch of small at-a-glance icons. You guys can see the card amounts in your deck, your hands, cards on locations, and then obviously super important, we've got the cards that have been destroyed that game. And then down below is where the magic happens. This is subject to change. Again, it's an early build, but this is a lot of great information all at once. Gone are the days of you guys seeing a still image of the deck that I'll be using in my videos. You guys can see it live and have it update live. On the right-hand side, we've got ourselves the deck and what is currently left in my deck. Cards that I have not drawn yet into my hand. And then obviously on the left-hand side, we have my current hand. And what I think is the most important thing of this deck tracker, and that is the graveyard. The graveyard is going to show things that we've all experienced. Tell me if you've been the victim of Sokovia, Blade, I don't know, a million other things. Get rid of one of your cards and you have no idea which ones it did. Now we can go ahead and see if Blade or Sokovia discarded our Hela, and we know when to retreat or when to be stubborn and keep on pushing. So let's go ahead and jump into some battles. These are going to be decks that I've been playing in this current season. We've got like Silver Surfer negative and a lot of fun, powerful decks that I'm excited to showcase. All right, so here we go, guys. We've got the first match ever with the deck tracker, and you guys can see everything that we just showed and explained. We've got the deck on the right, hand on the left, and now you guys can see the location too. So awesome, up to date. It's going to track what we do and hopefully make it a whole lot easier for you guys to follow. We are playing with a deck that really doesn't care about the first 3 turns. It's a ramp deck, and not only that, it's a Sheri ramp deck. Now, Sheri was in my shop this morning, and I got to be honest, guys, I tried to have some will, tried to save my tokens, and I folded. I folded quick. Like, I not only folded, I crumbled. Like, I bought her immediately, and I don't regret it at all. She's been fantastic for a lot of different reasons. And we've got a lot of win conditions in this deck. And with our cards costing 1 less too, we're going to stomp a Silver Surfer deck, no problem. So essentially, guys, we've got the win conditions you would expect. The squirrels make it a bit tougher because it's going to ruin some of the things we want to do here. But Black Panther, Arnim Zola is the classic one with Sheri. But you can also do things like Doc Ock, make him a 20, pull their cards, and then Arnim Zola him out of there. You can do that with Captain Marvel and make a 4/12 that wins, goes anywhere and wins the battle. So a lot of cool interactions, if you will. Let's go ahead and start setting ourselves up. Now, Sheri now followed by Doc Ock next turn is an option. But why settle for just one measly doubling of power when this guy can play Killmonger, help us out, and we can just completely win the game? Now, one thing I want to do, guys, with this deck tracker is I'll be doing more gameplay videos. Hopefully, that's something you guys would like to see. And then maybe I'll show you guys a bunch of decks. There's so many decks I experiment with that I don't have time to make deck guides for. But maybe working together, you guys can help me decide which ones you guys want to see more of, right? So Sheri's the no question play. We're going to go here. And at this point, we're doubling the double. I mean, Captain Marvel, we could easily take advantage of to just have like a flying nuke that we could use anywhere. And then we like Giganto the left-hand side. We could Giganto for like a 1 billion Giganto. Approximately 1 billion. But we don't have Arnim Zola at the moment, right? We don't have Arnim, which makes things a bit more interesting. I kind of want to go with this broken combo I've been having fun with. Let's go with the Captain Marvel play. It's turn 5 of 6. I think we could play right side either way, so it won't be too big of a deal. And I want to showcase how crazy this is. It's just nutso, right? And then we can Shang-Chi the Ronin if we need to as well. And check this out. I mean, there's a bunch of different options we could have done, guys. No question about it. But just look at this Captain Marvel. He's even giving us the right-hand lane, which is just going to absolutely seal the deal. I could have played her on the right side and then played Giganto. We can still do that. We got a 24 movable nuke. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Oh, and we got a lot of options we could do on this turn. So what we'd like to do, let's look around. We could play She-Hulk and Electro together. We could play Doc Ock and Electro. We could play Shang-Chi and Jubilee. And this is nice about Jubilee, right? We can go ahead and check. He retreated, but with Jubilee, we could have gone and looked at our deck and been like, okay, so Jubilee could have pulled Arnim Zola and recopied Jubilee and pulled our other two options. Like, very, very easy to look at more of your win conditions, and that's truly why I love it. But we had this guy spanked, man. This combo, I think, is going to be huge, and I can't wait to make more guides on it. I haven't decided if I'm doing like a Sheri guide or an on reveal guide and put her in there with Absorbing Man. Just too much content to make, guys, in too little time. All right, let's move on to the next battle, and we're going to go ahead and play with my Surfing Dog and Dino deck. And this one has been a very consistent deck that I've enjoyed a lot, and we're going to use the Silver Surfer, which is awesome as well. Now, I've got Thanos in this deck. I think Thanos makes a lot of sense for the card draw for Devil Dinosaur. And then we can also play the stones to help us with Lockjaw as well. So a lot of reasons why to play the deck, and it works out pretty well. This guy pulled Jubilee Taskmaster. That's a rough way to open up the game, bud. Rough way to open, but that's, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, guys, so Lockjaw definitely is pretty fun with the deck tracker. It definitely causes it to jump around, but it's fun to kind of track things, go back and forth from the hand to the deck. We clearly are going to save Silver Surfer for the Lockjaw play or any other option we'd like to go with. And we can already play with the Time Stone, a 3-cost card, which is fantastic. Setting up Brood early is nice. It kind of lets them know what we're going to do. And we don't want to play Lockjaw on Hellfire Club so that we can rotate our stones. So we're going to take the risk. We're going to play Lockjaw right side. We don't know the location. Could bite us in the butt, but you know what? That's okay. Washington, D.C., that's fine. He's skipping a turn. I don't know what McNoon here is doing. I said not to do this, but I think we're going to go ahead and set up our Brood play now as well. He's going Wave. We can take advantage of that now and go with the Devil Dinosaur option. Which definitely would probably make the most sense. I mean, we can Moon Girl into Lockjaw, copy up our hand, get a full Devil Dinosaur, and then kind of look around for our options. Because of where the Silver Surfer is, I think that's definitely the play. Because on turn 6, we can play 2 of those, and that's a GG if this guy even sticks with us. I hope he doesn't retreat here. Nice. Moon Girl. Let's go and get our Silver Surfer. We got Absorbing Man, which is a bit of a bummer where it played. But we got more Broods, so there's that. Good God almighty, what is happening? I think we go Devil here. And, like, you know, let him think he's got a flying shot. I mean, Devil in the middle would be the biggest to put, like, contention across all the lanes. But I think he would just retreat, and I want to keep him in it. Like, if we go Devil in the middle, right, that's going to give Devil Dinosaur 15, and it's 17-15, and then I think he thinks he loses, right? It's an option. It's a play. Let's try to keep him in. Let's make him think he's got a fighting shot, you know? Make him think he's got a fighting chance. Red Skull, that's a brave option, buddy. That is a brave option. All right. We're going to go ahead and seal the deal and hit him with the double Silver Surfer. Now, you guys can see what I did not play, and you guys are kind of seeing how this works with Thanos. It's nice to see what stones I have, like, left. But also, I've got Quinjet in here as well to go ahead and discount our cards that we copy with Moon Girl. And we can play the stones for free into Lockjaw. This is one of those top-tier Thanos decks that will probably be in a guide. I think Thanos is fantastic, really, and the Silver Surfer really added to his overall viability. But, dude, this is going to be... We're not going to snap. We're going to keep him in it. This is going to be a quick dub. Quick dub. Unless this is a Shang-Chi, this is a quick dub. That was the big play, McNoon. That was the big play. Okay. All right, guys. Well, there you have it with that deck. This is probably next to the Sheri deck I just played. Those are the 2 decks I'll be playing up to finish up my Infinite run this season. Again, the whole purpose of this deck guide is to make the viewing experience a lot better. And that's obviously huge. I really want to do that as I dip more into streaming again. And then also, I'll be doing a lot more gameplay. No doubt about it now that we have this awesome tool. All right, cool. So we got our 3 costs like out the rip. And if we can get Psylocke on this next pull, fantastic. Now, obviously, that deck on the right is not the order we pull the cards, but it would be great if it was. And we didn't get our Psylocke. So we're stuck with a lot of 3-cost options, which is fine. We still have, as you can see from the deck tracker, plenty of our great Mr. Negative pulls. Iron Man, Silver Surfer at the 0.3 value. I mean, obviously, anything in this deck works out. So let's get our turn 3 play and then kind of build into that. Because of the Mr. Negative play, I think we'll go with Brood. Usually, my rule of thumb is to go Bishop first every time. But with the way it's going to work out, I think we'll be okay. Cool, so we got Brood down. So we'll go ahead and throw Mr. Negative Mirror Island. I mean, why not? Definitely go ahead and get the free power for him each and every turn. Definitely capitalize on that. Juicy Moose here. He's feeling it. I like the Sarah avatar from him. All right, so he has a Daredevil, which is ultimately useless, as Avengers Compound's going to negate that. And we've got some craziness happening. We got our Mr. Negative down. We flipped our power and our energy cost. But because of Volt and Avengers Compound combo, it makes it a bit more interesting. That means we're going to have to go really heavy in the middle there, which is fine. I think honestly, we're going to be okay. We're definitely going to do Silver Surfer followed by Absorbing Man next turn. I mean, that's going to be the play, no question. So what I'm thinking we do is we just get the most value here. Bishop would be another cost card here, but honestly, I think Ironheart's the way to go. Bishop, we'd get 2 extra from playing a couple next turn, but Ironheart is going to boost up all of our other cards. I think we could snap, and then we're going to roll into Absorbing Man, Silver Surfer. Now, that's only 6 in the middle in addition to what we have on Mr. Negative, but I think we're okay. I really do. If he plays that middle, it's going to mess him up a bit on his warpath. He doesn't have to win that anymore because I can't get over there. But he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. We're going to put the pressure on him. Cool. Bit of a bummer. He Cosmo'd us. Didn't get the Ironheart play. That's okay. Bishop definitely would have been better there in hindsight 2020. And I'm sure Bishop would have been better either way. But luckily, we were bailed out from our boy from the Mr. Negative. Clearly, I think Wong would have been just as fine because we could have done Wong, Silver Surfer, Absorbing Man all in the same turn as well. That's only 6 energy. But having Iron Man and Silver Surfer, beautiful thing, followed by Absorbing Man. This is a GG. This is a GG. I feel bad, too, because this guy, if I were him, I would stay in this game. I think on his view, it looks like he can win it at first glance. But I don't... I don't know. So we obviously didn't get Psylocke, Wong, or Sarah on this specific round. He played Destroyer, which again, typically would win. But with just the power of the freaking boys, we're going to get up to 30, and that's just absolutely crazy. We barely won it, but we did. Even without the Ironheart Cosmo, I'll take it. We got bailed out there. We got bailed out with bad location, and certainly feel bad for Juicy Moose. All right, now I said from my video the other day that I would do a Patriot Silver Surfer deck and give you guys some more gameplay, and I'm here to deliver. I've got myself an interesting deck. I like Patriot. I played it a lot, and with the Silver Surfer, definitely going to stick around the meta. I mean, he's got a lot going for him. Already a very strong deck that even got better. I take out Ultron in this particular deck, and I throw in some options that work with Wong because I want to capitalize on potentially a Wong or Wong Mystique Silver Surfer combo. We've got White Tiger in this deck, and we also have got Dr. Doom to really take advantage of that Wong on reveal multiple effects. So pretty garbage opening hand, but at the same time, if you look at my cost, not really in it for the early game. Took out Shocker, took out Misty Knight. Don't really need those cards, and we're going to keep on holding on to our hand. No need to play Wasp at the moment. Now, on turn 4, all the positions swap, and so really right now playing something like Patriot would be dangerous unless you play him in the middle, right? Then obviously that's the safe play. And I think that's what we're going to do. We can start setting ourselves up to look pretty good. And let's see what the mansion gives us. Let's see what Professor X is going to spit out of our building. Usually it's always hot garbage. What do you got for us? Medusa, right lane. Wolf, this guy's defo out of here. You staying with us? You in here, buddy? You in here for the long haul? Stay with us. Honestly, I think I'm going to play Cosmo in the middle with the Patriot here. We could protect him from, you know, an Enchantress if that were to come. Even though he has armor, I don't think he would do that either way. Yo, look at that, huh? The old cue ball. You're supposed to be invincible. Just got smoked. Got absolutely smoked. I think that might be the first time that's happened to me on a location switch. That's freaking awesome, man. Let's put a little power here and we'll get the tiger out now. No need to waste that energy. We've got our 9 power left side. Now Wong decides to come out. A lot of options here. We could go ahead and play Dr. Doom left side. That's 14 on the right side. And then that's what? 11 in the middle, 11 on the right. So that might be the play. He's got a little bit of oomph on the middle. So we can join a Wasp there. And that should be enough to seal the deal. I don't think this guy can beat this. He's got nothing but hot garbage anyway. I mean, even if he plays... honestly, what, Devil Dinosaur is his best option out of this hand pull right now? Like Medusa, armor. I don't think this guy played the match that he wanted to. Let's be honest. All right, he's going all in. Spread himself on 3 locations. We won. I mean, he's not going to be able to match the power there. Strictly just because of what he could play. She-Hulk. Double She-Hulk. Wave. For a second there, he had me. He had me at the first, but no, not going to do it. So, as you guys can see, we played both power cards that typically aren't in a ton of Patriot decks, but I like it because of the way Wong works, and it's not bad. We'll do another one, see if we can get some better pulls. Let's go. So, one more Patriot game, right? We might as well. We might as well. We got Dark Dimension, which is just completely fantastic. Now, what I would like to do, it depends on our card pull, but the perfect scenario, right, for this deck is you go Magic turn 5. Turn 6, you go Patriot Mystique. Turn 7, you go Silver Surfer Absorbing Man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting amount of points. That's why early game doesn't matter as much. Clearly, guys, run, you know, Misty Knight. Run Shocker to your heart's content. I like to play a little bit more greedy, like I've said. Okay. So Patriot under Dark Dimension. Not a terrible idea. I think we go Brood. These are all going to switch. Because of this location, really kind of throws off what we might do. And then New York, you can also move. So this is going to be very interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead and Brood them up. Brood them up nice and early. We got a discard deck Lockjaw combo, so not too scared of that to mess with what we're trying to do. This turn, all the locations are going to shift up anyway. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm going to be playing Wong no matter what. We're going to hope Dark Dimension goes right side. So that I can hide whatever I play behind my Wong. He got rid of White Tiger. That's fine. And he got lucky enough to get his Swarm, which is disgusting. So he'll get 2 new swap outs. We'll just give him that lane, right? Let's just give him the right lane. He's going to win that with the free pulls. It ain't going to happen. We ain't going to beat that. Let's just give it to him. All right, we play the Hidden Magic. Couple options we could play with this particular one. I think we're going to hit up Magic, though, obviously. We'll hit up Magic here. And let's look at our other options. I mean, Silver Surfer and Absorbing Man, double Wong should be enough for us to win it. And we could throw out the Patriot there for some good measure. Let's go to throw this down. I might even move Magic over to the middle, depending on what he'll do. But again, hopefully this is a lot easier for you guys to see and understand kind of what's happening. Dr. Doom, Cyclops, Cosmo, and Mystique are left in our deck. Gonna punch him right in the mouth, guys. I think what we're gonna hit him with is Patriot left side, Silver Surfer right side, Mystique middle, and then we'll go ahead and play Absorbing Man next turn. If we were to get Mystique, that would have been even nuttier. I could have held down the Patriot for the Mystique play, but let's just get it out there now, right? Because he can't even see what we're doing. Whoa. That's right, guys. We're going to play the Mystique now. And then we're going to get the benefit from Surfer. And I'm pretty sure, I should know this like 100%, but I'm pretty sure it'll copy Patriot because this hasn't been revealed yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but I forgot. It's either way. I mixed them up. It's all good. Let's go to throw Absorbing Man down, no question. And then we're going to go, we'll go either way. We'll go Wasp left side. This is a beautiful finish. Wish I would have snapped. Forgot a little bit too late. Tell me if you've done that in the comments. If you forget to snap and you do it at the last second instead. Swarm, 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 Shocker, Mystique. Does copy the Patriot. I remember that correctly. Thank goodness. Wasp. We got ourselves a 5 Wasp on that side. Take my Doctor Doom. Let's see if he gets Dracula. I think that's what's going to be... Not the game decider, because we're going to win either way. He can't match our 2 left and middle lane. I'm just mad we didn't get the snap off, guys. That's a mighty big Dracula, man. Or Apocalypse. I'm excited for you. And look at that. Right on F and Q, right? Right on Q. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. 2 trips. Let's do it again. And we're good to go. Only thing we did wrong there is we didn't snap. That's about it. But we played it out pretty well. And that's the combo. If you can get the Mystique Patriot off, like we said on turn 1, follow that up with Silver Surfer, Absorbing Man, and somehow package that all into Wong. It's filthy, guys. It's filthy. Patriot deck, very consistent. Let's go to the next one. All right, we've got our last battle for you today. We've got ourselves the Lockjaw Discard Silver deck, and this is all about 20 win conditions. Really, the toughest part of this deck is just knowing if this guy wants to snap off the bat, let's do it. Why not? This is all about knowing when to ditch a win condition and when to stick with it. And that's why I love the deck, right? So we're going to go ahead and play the Wombo combo out the gate. We've got Morbius followed by Mystique. That's going to be just absolutely perfect. And to make it even crazier, we now have Bar Sinister in play. Dude, this guy doesn't even know what he's in for. We can go Morbius just all throughout the middle here. We're going to go Morbius, Bar Sinister. Let's just show our hand. He's pulling a card from us. All right, so we've got Gambit for our next pull. That's fantastic to go up with Wong. I think all honesty, this game's over. I mean, we've got Kamar Taj now. We've got Morbius on that side. This is going to be rough. We could have done a Wong Mystique, like quadruple billion reveal Kamar Taj. Don't need to do that. This guy's playing Patriot left side, not on Bar Sinister. That's interesting. Maybe he's going to be... Maybe he pulled my Silver Surfer and he goes all on Bar Sinister. I'm not sure. All right. Let's start setting it up, huh? Go and set up our Wombo combo. If we can pull Odin, this is going to be even crazier, guys. Even crazier. What you got for us? Okay. Come on, Odin. You're not Odin. Nope. You're not Odin, but I'll take it. All right, so if we go Gambit now, yeah, we got to do this, huh? We got to go like that. And then we can do Absorbing Man next, and it'll... We're about to erase their board. It doesn't matter what they have on their side. We're going to erase their board, all while just completely building up our own side. And the thing of it is, too, I don't think this guy understands that that we're about to build this to oblivion. Like, obviously, the only thing that would just majorly screw us is if he had a Enchantress right now. But he's not going to be running that with this Patriot deck. There's no chance. No chance. Our Invisible Woman. Hide our turn. No need to show it right away. Oh, man. Gotta love when it all comes together. All right, so these Morbiuses are going to be sent to the moon. We have Mystique that's going to get plenty as well. I mean, if we had Apocalypse, it'd be fun to watch him build up. But just witness us completely... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think he knows. Yeah, that's a good play, man. Usually the Kamar Taj on reveal is sexy. I like this deck a lot. It takes some learning curve. I prefer some of the other options I've been playing, but this is fun. I think they might have to adjust Gambit to where if he doesn't throw a card and discard it, it doesn't, like, exactly count. Now, it doesn't count for Morbius and Mystique, but it still does count for, you know, destroying cards. Look at this. And it's going to go back twice. Oh, man. Prayers up for Cades, man. He snapped turn 1, too. He came in this game guns a-blazing. He felt on top of the world, man. All right. And we got to watch... Oh, boy. Would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cards we could have had. Throw it up again. I mean, that's the perfect combo. All right, guys. Well, that was a fun one to end it on. You guys got a bit of a look on how this works and how the deck tracker works all together. Glad you guys enjoyed it. It does follow things like multiple Morbiuses. Obviously, it's not going to give you a winning advantage of showing you, what card he ended up pulling of ours. It was cool. Good deck altogether. So there you go, guys. There is the first look at the deck tracker. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed both the gameplay and the first reveal of what it looks like. Again, a lot's going to change over time, but I'm excited to officially showcase it to you guys. And again, let me know down in the comments below what can change, what you think would be cool to see as a viewer. Because again, that's the whole purpose of it. And also to have it while I live stream, which you guys can go ahead and follow me on my Twitch here when I have things slow down a bit and able to live stream. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this, guys. The Snap community is amazing. We're over 30,000 subs, and it's mind-blowing. We have a huge week ahead. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, of course, happy snapping.